Yes, yes, people, what is happening? So, we're back in Ireland. We are back to it. So I said I'd take you along for a bit of a video today. To be honest, my hair looks fucking dead. Hold on. Today's today, almost 2 weeks. But today I got back, and the first week I had jet lag. Okay, so the first week I tried just like almost bootstrapping, getting back into my routine. But to be honest, I was dead. Was still training the first week, and I came back, still nailing diet. Still doing all my work, doing everything. But then after the first week, the jet lag had worn off, and then I got a cunt of a head cold. Excuse my language. So this week, I've literally taken off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Took 5 days off the gym. Took like 3 days off doing cardio. The last like 3 days, I've been doing minimal steps, coach's orders. Because, and the reason behind this as well, one thing I was going to touch on in this video, is to almost question everything that you do. For so long, I'd just be almost like, not taking orders, but I'd be listening to people online, like educators even, saying like, do this. And I wouldn't ask, okay, but what's the reason behind that? So one bit of advice I would give any of you watching is always question why you're doing different things. So when it comes to, when I had the head cold and I flew, say we pulled out cardio, I was like, okay, what's the point of pulling out cardio? Like, it's not that taxing at all. But that's going to be a stressor on the body. And again, with steps, we pulled steps down to baseline steps. Like no active steps whatsoever. Just like try to stay off your feet. And the reason for that is because a high step, like doing a lot of steps, doing cardio, that's going to be an added stressor on the body. So, and when you do have a flu and illness, say my primary function, my main priority is going to be fighting off this infection and using, like, I don't want any more stressors on the body, because that's only going to be digging me into a further hole. Because the way you want to think about it is like, say you've got a bucket in terms of what stress you can actually tolerate. And if you've got high steps, you've got cardio, you've got training, that's going to be filling up the bucket. So I wanted to basically empty the bucket so I'd have all my primary functions of my body going to fighting off the illness. So now I'm feeling better. I'm not feeling 100%, but I'll be completely real. I could not deal with another day of no cardio, like minimal steps and not training. So I've done my cardio this morning. I've went out, done a block of steps already. I've just been working all morning. We're at 6,500 steps now. And I'm going to be training in my house. It isn't going to be quite Obsidian or Undefeated Gym. But you know what? You're not always going to have that. And you can still make shit happen training in this environment. I'll show you the equipment we have. But we're going to make the most out of it, okay? We're not going to sit here and be like, woe is me. I'm still grateful. The main thing it's going to come down to is proper exercise selection, even though you can't pick from many. But training intensity. If the intensity is there, you've got adequate volume, like you're doing enough work, you will have enough there to grow muscle, okay? So just getting my intra into my bottle, which contains creatine, essential amino acids, and in this essential, fucking brain fog there, man. And in the EAAs, there's electrolytes as well. So I'm going to fill this up now, and then we will get stuck into the session. So this is what we're dealing with, okay? So we've got a bench, we've got a squat rack, we've got Olympic plates, and that goes up heavy enough. We've got some dumbbells that go up to 40 over there. We've got 2 smaller dumbbells here. And we've got a bit of a cable rack that we can do some tricep push downs. And that's pretty much all that machine is fucking good for. So the session that we are going to do seated barbell overhead press. We're going to do dumbbell side lateral raises. We're going to do preacher curls, dumbbell preacher curls, dumbbell incline curls, and then we're going to do tricep push downs, and we're going to do dips. So that's the plan for the session. Let's get it. Oh, come on. Shit's gonna hurt to get up. Oh my. Oh. Oh. sometimes, even when you don't have all the fancy equipment, if you just train fucking hard, you can still get the result. Easy. Fucking my weight. Hey. When you train at home or you train in an environment that you associate with rest, it's going to be so easier to take your foot off the gas. Like, what's stopping me now from going on my phone, scrolling TikTok, going down to the kitchen, getting distracted? That's why if you are training at home, you have to cultivate the environment. You have to go in, put your headphones in, put your timer on, and just fucking work. And don't leave this room until your session is done. Next up, we're going to do preacher curls. Again, this is a movement that you can do at home when you've got minimal equipment. All you need is a bench and a heavy dumbbell. We're going to be working within like the 6 to 10 rep range, 5 to 10 rep range really. Just keep it heavy, 3 sets, all the way to failure. Again, bring the intensity and everything else will take care of itself as long as form is in a good point. Let's go. That's one thing a lot of people don't realize as well. You don't need to be training in a big fancy gym to build a solid physique. I built the foundations of my physique training in this room with dumbbells, screw-on dumbbells, an Olympic barbell, 180 kg worth of plates, a squat rack, a bench, and then a small cable machine and a pull-up bar. That's what the foundations of my physique were built on. Obviously now I've got the luxury when I'm over in Bali training in world-class gyms. But my foundations weren't built in them gyms. They're built in this small fucking room. Okay. Next up we're going to do an incline dumbbell curl. Can't go as heavy with the dumbbells on this, so we're just going to go slightly higher rep. And again, if you're somebody and you, let me turn this music off, and you don't have access to heavier dumbbells, just remember, as long as you're working within the 5 to 20 rep range and you get to muscular failure, you are still going to build muscle. We're going to have to get these between 10 to 20 reps for 3 sets, but we're going to get a good pump, we're going to enjoy it, and we're not going to leave any gains on the table. Se la pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Dime si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. Mala fama, se la pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Dime si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama, a mi cama. I automatically have respect for a man who's in very good shape, because I know that shit wasn't easy. I know that took years of commitment, years of discipline, and that's the thing as well. Your body is essentially a reflection of your daily habits. Like, if you are completely out of shape, I know that you're probably going out most weekends, or you just have, maybe you have a bad relationship with food, but you're just taking the piss with your food. I know you're not this kind of person who's disciplined, consistent. So that's why I always tell people, get in shape, because you can bullshit everyone and say, oh no, I'm really trying, like I'm putting all the steps in place, but your physique doesn't fucking lie. And I said this to one of the lads when I was young. I think I was like 19 when I said it to him. So I was onto something back then, but it's only really now that it's really affirmed my decision on it. Now to finish off, we're going to do 3 sets of a tricep push down. And that, my friends, is how you can get a good session boxed off with minimal equipment. We've done a few sessions here in the house, but this is where we will be doing a good portion of our sessions over the Christmas. Well, shoulders and arms anyways. And then we'll get into a proper gym for majority of the other sessions. The only thing I don't like doing here is chest. Don't like doing chest here, back or legs. So basically half of the lift. Just because I don't like doing barbell back squats. There's no leg extension, there's no leg curl, and I don't really fancy doing back squats, front squats, Bulgarian split squats. I like doing leg extensions, leg curls, hack squat, leg press, calf raise. So I'll catch you in a bit.